Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I actually first tweeted out 3 days ago, and I apologize for not making a video on it 3 days ago, or 2 days ago, or 1 day ago, but here we are. It's the Shang-Chi update for Marvel Future Fight, which we all sort of knew was coming because there's always an MCU update in Marvel Future Fight to coincide with a movie. I wasn't 100% sure whether it was going to happen before or after the movie came out, because sometimes they are delayed, and we saw, you know, one of the most recent ones, crazy enough, was Endgame in 2019, where stuff ended up getting re-released and sort of changed after the fact because it wanted to accurately reflect the movie. So yeah, I was a bit skeptical on whether the very next update was going to be Shang-Chi or not. Some people were. However, we now basically have confirmation. We don't have confirmation. This is not 100%. I am speculating, but I would bet 99.9% chance that the next update is going to be Shang-Chi for a few reasons. So first of all, what you're seeing there is what I tweeted out. And as you can see, this is about 3 days ago. So I apologize for being so late. It's actually 4 days ago. But anyways, and this is a Korean ad. And someone has been very generous and not only taken a picture of it, someone in Korea, presumably, took a picture of this and then they upsized it, right? You can see that they zoomed in on purpose here, because the poster obviously wouldn't look like that normally. And so in Korean it says Marvel Future Fight 6-star Shang-Chi coupon. This last part here is coupon. And the reason why I decided that now would be a good time to make this video is because as of the 19th, the coupon is now live in the game. So what you can do is, I'm not sure how it works for iOS users, but for Android users, you can just go through the settings menu. You know, you click on the little thing, you click on the cog, you go over to account, and then you go over to info, and then you click on coupon in the middle, and then you go to where it says, you know, Marvel Future Fight coupon. And then the coupon code is movie Shang-Chi. So you just type that all in, one word, all caps. I believe it needs to be all caps. And you get yourself a 6-star Shang-Chi. So that's cool. And if you already have him, I guess you get 256 bios for Shang-Chi. So it's a win-win. Either way, you get bios for his uniform, obviously, because he's going to be getting a uniform for the movie. But we have some additional information here. We have some really important Crocs Marvel information. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people thought that was hilarious. But we have basically confirmation that we're going to get at least 2 new characters. And this is a big deal because in the last year, Marvel Future Fight has released, what, 3 new characters? We got Cersei, Icarus, and then the people from the native tier 3s. You got the Null and the Null Mephisto. But yeah, very, very few brand new characters. So this is a biggie. If we're gonna see, we are gonna see more MCU content. You got the Eternals movie in November. The new trailer just dropped and it's hot. You've got Spider-Man No Way Home, which could possibly feature new characters. We don't know what their deal is with Sony, but yeah, we have Mandarin, his dad, who this is a changed or sort of altered storyline. In the comics originally, Shang-Chi's dad is not Mandarin. They're 2 separate people, Mandarin being a bad guy, but they decided to change it up. And so Mandarin, the owner of the 10 rings, one of Tony Stark's most notorious villains, is actually now Shang-Chi's dad. I wasn't trying to go to the analysis there. And then that character there, I'm not exactly sure who that is. I think it might be Aquafina's character, but again, it's very, very small, and then it's blown up. So yeah, I'm not sure who this could be. There's a couple of female characters that kick butt in the movie. I haven't seen the movie, obviously. It comes out September 3rd, so I'm waiting to see that. But yeah, so this coupon, just in case you guys are wondering, is available from the 19th of August, so you know, yesterday, until the 10th, or sorry, I always mix these up, the 3rd of October. So it's got a really, really long shelf life, but we'll have to wait and see what the update is about. It should be very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to the MCU content kicking back up again, because it's really going to breathe new life into this game. And in my opinion, as good as the updates have been, the MCU updates are really where this game shines, because this game has the best graphics, or, you know, well, maybe not anymore with Marvel Future Revolution, but is Marvel Future Revolution going to have a Shang-Chi update? Probably not. So the best graphics for the most current and up-to-date characters, uniforms, looks, and there's always an update. They deliver every month, month after month. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to still be playing Marvel Future Fight to see this, next phase of Marvel content. As far as it goes for Shang-Chi, there isn't really much for you to do. I mean, besides getting that free 6-star Shang-Chi, basically the only other piece of advice I have for you, if you're going to assume, like most people are, that the very next update is Shang-Chi, which should be in about 2 weeks. It's not very far away. If you look at the Future Pass, it's got less than 2 weeks left on it. So we're not that far away from Shang-Chi at all. Like, we are about 2 weeks away, which is crazy. What you can go ahead and do is get yourself a tier 2 Shang-Chi, which again, if you get a free 6-star one from the coupon, then it's very easy to get him to tier 2 because I believe his biometrics are available. I could be wrong here. Maybe they're not available here. Maybe I jumped the gun. Are they available? They are available. So you can pick up his bios for free here in the support shop with these tokens that you get. If you don't want to waste your tokens or spend your tokens on him from the support shop, you can always just hit them up in Shadowland and get those bio selectors there. And then you can, of course, select Shang-Chi with your bio selectors. Get him to tier 2. There's a point to what I'm trying to say, because you're going to want to then get him to level 62, or at least just unlock his potential. Get him to tier 2, have his potential ready to go, because then if you want a tier 3 your Shang-Chi, presumably he gets tier 3 because he's the, the titular character. Black Widow got one for her movie, so on and so forth. You're gonna need him at it's level 70. So unlock his potential now rather than having to go through that RNG later. Like, for example, I saw people posting on the Discord that they just unlocked Loki's potential, and I'm thinking to myself, you should have done that a while ago. He got his tier 3 back in January. So I'm not saying you should tier 3 him, but at least unlock the guy's potential so that if you ever want to go ahead and tier 3 or transcend the character, boom, they're ready to go, right? So it just takes a couple of days of disciplining yourself to put him on your team. Unlike Loki, you can use Shang-Chi's leadership, so at least he offers something to your team. Again, he doesn't have to be the main damage dealer because he's obviously very, very weak. This is a character back from 2016 who has basically never gotten anything. So one of the most deserving characters in the game as far as a rework goes. It should be extremely exciting, and I cannot wait to see how good this uniform is, how good this update is. There should be a legendary battle, which are always really high value in terms of what you can get. So there's just so much to be excited about for Shang-Chi. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know how excited you are. And if you want to get the inside scoop on this stuff as soon as it drops, I am tweeting it out before I can make a video. That's just the name of the game. It takes 2 seconds to tweet something out. It takes minimum a couple of hours to put out a video and get it all processed by YouTube. So the most recent content and the fastest content is always going to be on Twitter. So you can hit me up, Twitter at Cynicalex with 2 X's because some other goofball took the 1X moniker. And of course, I'm repping Endeavor all day with the profile picture. Last thing I want to talk to you guys here so we can stretch this video out to 10 minutes so I can get that juicy watch time, etc., is the Urug combining event. Now, I've sort of talked this event to death, so I'm not going to run you through the whole spiel. Basically, you can take your spare Urug that you're not using. Okay, if you have bad or sort of unusable Urug that's mythic like this, oh, I got the energy defense, I got the physical defense, Alex. It's so bad, it's in my hookus. No, here's what you do. That was a really bad impression. Here's what you do. You wait for the Urug combine event, and you can combine these Urug potentially into Odin's blessings. Yeah, very cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do this now. We're gonna go ahead and combine. I've got 34. That seems like way too many mythic Urugs. Do I really have 34? I really have 34. Let me lock this. No. Okay, I have 34. Whatever. We're just going to go ahead and combine them. And you can see there that there was some red and it said discount. Anyways, I sort of skipped over the main point of it, but all Urug is discounted right now for any kind of combining that you want to do, whether you're doing this kind of combining or whether you're just combining lower level Urug. It's 30% off. They've never done this before in the history of the game. They've never had a 30% discount for the 30% of the gold discount for combining Urug. So now's the time to combine Urug. Again, whether you're doing this or whether you're just doing regular Urug combines so that you can get, you can take a bunch of, for example, right, you've got a bunch of 1 and 2 star Urug. Again, you want to start from the highest possible level because it's going to cost you the least amount of gold. But okay, I go over my 3-star Urug, and you know what? I got a lot of 3-star Urug in the department of, crit damage or ignore defense, and ignore defense, sorry. And I really don't need this. I wish we had ignore dodge Urug. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now again, the more you do, the bigger the discount here. You can see I usually grumble about this price. I'm saving 2 million gold. I'm saving almost 2 million gold. 30% of the cost is being deducted. That's crazy. Right? So I just saved 2 million gold there. Then I take those there and I'm going to combine them again. And I'm going to save another million gold. So that's 3 million gold. All right. And then I'm going to do this again here. and I'm gonna save another like 200k. So I end up saving almost 4 million gold or more doing this. And obviously, if you're gonna go all the way and do this kind of thing, then it's gonna give you the most value because you're gonna save the most, but you're also gonna need the most gold. I'm not saying you should blow all of your gold on this Urug combining event, but my rule of thumb when I'm building up new characters is to give them at least 4-star Urug. So maybe you want to just go one step down from that because you're not as, hardcore of a player, you haven't been playing as long as me, so you want to go for 3-star Urug. So I would say make sure you have at least a decent amount. Again, depending on how many characters you're juggling the builds for, right? Like how many characters you're building up simultaneously, you want to have at least a surplus, a bank of, maybe 50, maybe 40, maybe 30 of each Urug that you're going to use. So that means 30 physical attack, 30 energy attack, 30 HP if you're into PvP, and then 30 of the crit rate, crit damage, ignore defense, and cooldown Urugs. Again, if you have specific crafted card stats, you may not need those specific stats. So you might be saying, I don't need the cooldown because I have a bunch of my cards, or I don't need the ignore defense or whatever. But having a surplus of at least 30, 40, 50 will not only help you in the future and save you gold, but then if you suddenly want to decide you want to build up more characters, if more characters drop from Shang-Chi or whatever, then you have more options available to you. I'm getting just absolutely piped on this event. Not a single Odin's Blessing was had, but that's okay. We got really lucky on the last event. I'm going to do a bunch more of this off camera, but yeah, I don't want to belabor this event too much. I just want to highlight the fact that this event, I didn't think it could get better, but it got better. It's a 30% discount. You also have the unequipped discount. So keep that in mind. Both discounts are active right now. So I can go ahead and I can unequip this for a 50% discount, which is huge. So if you have really rare Odin's Blessings, especially if it's the double HP or the double attack, energy attack or physical attack, maybe now's the time to move them off of characters that you're not using as much anymore, if that's the case, and give them to characters or save them up for Shang-Chi or someone like that, okay? So again, these events, if you want to see them all in depth, you can always hit up the little ticker above the moving graphic there, like above War Machine and Hulkbuster and Dr. Doom. There it is. And so you click that where it says 28-day check-in event, and then here you can go and scroll and you can see Odin's Blessing Chance Up event for the next 5 days. You've also got the Urug Combine 30% off for 5 days, and the Urug Unequip off 50% discount for 5 days. So take advantage of this, make your Urug and your Odin's Blessings moves. Good luck with the combines if you're going for more Odin's Blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.